Before this video begins, guys, make sure to check out Opcraft. The IP can be found in the description below and on the screen of this video. Play.opcraft.net. And hey there, guys, what is going on? Rocky here, and welcome to another video. So today we're going to be doing a topic video. You guys seem to really be enjoying these videos because many of you guys have said you can relate to them and crazy stuff like that. For those looking for Area 32, that'll be coming out tomorrow, so don't worry. But with that being said, here is another topic video. But instead of school like we talked about last time, today we're going to talk about gaming and parents. I know many of you guys have parents or guardians that hate gaming. And many of you probably have parents that accept gaming. I've met tons of parents that love gaming too. So we're going to get into this. Today we're going to talk about parents that hate gaming, parents that accept gaming, how to make your parents more understanding about gaming or the gaming that you enjoy. We're also going to talk about the positives within gaming because a lot of people think that gaming is mindless and stupid. And that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And family gaming time. Now this is going, that part's going to be kind of short, but we'll get into that in just a sec. So we're going to start with the parents that hate gaming. Now, not all parents hate gaming. We'll start there. But for the parents that do hate gaming, they usually hate it because they don't understand it. Now, I'm saying this from experience. My mom and dad hate video games. This isn't even a joke. They despise video games. They always have. When I grew up, I got a Nintendo GameCube, which was probably the first console I had. Now, it wasn't the first console I played. The first console I played was the Nintendo 64, but the first one I specifically owned was the Nintendo GameCube. And my parents hated that thing. They truly did. Now, I mean, they understood it was a form of entertainment, and they let us play it only on weekends. Weekdays were solely for school and nothing more. And then, you know, years down the road, I got my first computer. Now, that changed everything. Now, I was very, like, hard-boiled into this only play video games on weekend thing, so I only played video games on weekend. And when I first got my computer, it was solely for work during the weekdays, and I could game on my computer on the weekends. But as I got older, I started playing games on the weekdays, and it just sort of became more and more of a habit of mine, and it didn't impact my grades at all. It didn't change my grades at all. Now, I'm not saying this works for every kid on the planet, because one of my brothers who started playing games on weekdays, his grades plummeted, but mine, they just didn't. I could easily balance gaming and grades, and it wasn't a hard task for me. But nonetheless, back on topic here. For parents that hate gaming, you have to understand that it's a lot bigger part of society today than it was in the past. Gaming is a way where people can interact with thousands upon thousands of people online that they can make friends with. I have made hundreds of friends online, and not in a bad way, and not in like a, you know, creepy way. Because a lot of people think that everyone online that you don't know is automatically like a creeper. That's not true. That's not true at all. Because majority of people I've met online have become great friends of mine, and I'm honestly yet to meet a single creeper. That's usually on like chat rooms, I guess. I don't know. That could be just my own ignorance talking. I truly don't know. But anyway, you have to try to understand gaming and put yourself in your kid's shoes because it's such a huge part of today. It can't just be thrown to the side like it was in the past. I understand. I understand. Schoolwork does come first. For those kids rejoicing like, yeah, gaming. No, schoolwork, yeah, it still takes priority. You still got to do your homework, guys. I'm sorry, but homework takes priority, and then, you know, there's no need to really restrict gaming. As long as they're getting their work done, there's no need to restrict it. Now, I do understand, you know, taking games away if they're not doing their homework and getting bad grades, but you should really try to understand gaming a little bit better. I don't know, this could sound a little weird, but like try to maybe play a game that your kid enjoys for a little bit, and maybe you'll enjoy it. Now this is going off topic a little bit because now I feel like I'm talking to the parents, so you guys could share this video with your parents if you want them to see this. I don't know, it's up to you. But anyway, now I'm going to change topics and go to parents that accept gaming, and this will also reinforce the fact that for the parents that hate gaming, this will reinforce that fact that you know, maybe you should give it a shot, because I've gone to tons of conventions. Now, as a YouTuber and, well, small YouTuber who loves to travel, I love to go to gaming conventions, and I go to tons of them. And I've met tons of fans, and I've met tons and tons of parents of fans who have thanked me for entertaining their kid for hours upon hours. And they said, a lot of them said, you know, because of what they do, they've played, you know, Minecraft with their kids and crazy stuff like that, and they love doing it, and it's a great way to interact and understand their kid, and they have a lot of fun with, like, family, like, Minecraft nights and stuff. It's crazy. Like, I've heard these stories from so many different people, and I'm like, that is so awesome. And these parents and families, they just seem so, you know, happy, and like it just feels great. Now I'm sure they're not like a perfect family. I can almost guarantee it, but like they just seemed so connected in a way. And like all these parents who were trying their kids' games and actually having like gaming nights, it was kind of cool. And now from experience, I once had my dad try a few games of ours, and that didn't go well at all. He couldn't figure them out. Now, if that's the case with your parents, then you're at a loss, because they're not. If they can't figure it out pretty like within the first like hour or so, they're not gonna they're not gonna figure it out. So but yeah, so it's just an idea, you know, maybe do these family gaming nights or whatever. But like for these families that were doing it, they just seem very close and stuff. So it's always an idea. Maybe you can bring it up to your family. If that's something you'd be interested in, maybe you could get that started in your family. You'd be surprised. And if you have any other like ideas like that, put them in the comment section below. I'd like to hear about them. And also, while I'm at it, make sure to drop a like on this video if you think that this video was useful in any way or form, or if you shared it with your parents. That'd be really weird. And if you did, tell me that in the comments too. Anyway, I also want to go into how to make your parents more understanding within gaming in the gaming community. Because when I first grew up and told my parents that, hey, you know, I'm playing video games and I have a lot of friends online, it was hard to explain to them that these friends online, you know, were not these creepy people online. They were real people who were my age that I'd met online and played games with. And my parents didn't understand this. And to make them understand, you really have to put them in your shoes. It's the only way to do it. And so I actually had my parents sit down and play a game called Gary's Mod. And they started talking with these people and just had a conversation with them. And now my parents are completely understanding of that aspect, having online friends. They're totally fine with it. But once they start to understand, you know, that these are real people and stuff like that, and even maybe meet them in real life, because I've done that too with online friends, parents start to get a better idea that, you know, online meeting people isn't that bad of a thing. Online meeting people through gaming, online dating, I'm not even getting into that. That's a whole different topic. But yeah, the final thing I want to talk about is the positives in gaming. Now, this is going to be just like the final summary of this entire video. Many parents would argue that gaming is bad. It drops your grades, it kills, you know, your memory and all this other stuff. But I beg to differ, because I guarantee that the parents could not memorize all whatever number of crafting recipes there are in Minecraft, where I've met, you know, people who are 7 or 8 who know more recipes in Minecraft than I do. If that doesn't help in memory, I don't know what does. Because, like, I've seen these kids, and they know every little detail about Minecraft. They know the redstone, how it works, all these contraptions. And it's not a learning game, but there's a lot of learning aspects. And even with other games, such as Gary's Mod or Counter-Strike, there's a lot of thinking that goes into this game. Like, you cannot be good at these games without a lot of thinking and creativity. And these games really do enforce that creativity aspect. So that's just like a few of the positives right there. And there's hundreds. You can look up tons of articles on how gaming actually helps kids. But yeah, that's really it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and leave a comment with the stuff I said previously. And as always, guys, stay beautiful and peace out.